Me on the tarot machine. This is your monthly tarot love reading for the month of February 2017, and this will be for the sign of Aries. So let me go ahead and give these cards a shuffle to see what energies you'll be working with for the month. Okay, what you have in the reading is you have the Page of Swords in reverse and the Fool upright. So if you're single, what it is that you could be having this energy, or you could be meeting the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is usually a person that uses, they're brand new with using their words to get what they want from somebody. But this person that you meet is probably a person that uses their words in a negative way, or they brushing you. You're trying to talk to them to get into a relationship with them, and what they're saying is not jiving with you, or it's not matching, or they come off of little kind of a little bit cruel when they use their words, or they use their words just to harm people. And you noticing that pattern in that person, or people is noticing that pattern with you, because the way you present yourself, and people is just not levitating to it, or they just not feeling what you're saying at that time. And the second card you have is the Fool upright. So the Fool upright is, maybe you notice the way you talk to people when you're trying to get into a one-on-one relationship. So you may have decided to make a certain change in that type of pattern, and you going ahead and trying a different dialect of using a different dialect towards meeting people, or you're trying to meet people in different places. So you trying something new, something different, something you ain't experienced before, to bring somebody in your relation, to get into a relationship with a one-on-one person. If you already married, it's showing that your companion at this time could be displaying a Page of Swords attitude, and when you talking to them, they putting up walls and blocks, or they saying stuff that they would normally never say before. So it's questioning how your relationship is going when it comes on a certain level of having a casual conversation or a normal dialect with them. And with the Fool, you're deciding to approach your companion a different way. You're trying to approach him or her a different way. So when it comes to love, or talking about your relationship together, and see if you're getting a different reaction, you're going to try this new way of approaching your companion when it comes to certain aspects, or talking to them with certain aspects when it's concerning the relationship. What you have underneath you is the Lovers upright. So that's good. So what it is that if you're single, you are ready to join with somebody and find the perfect match for you, because this is February and this is Valentine's Day. So you're ready to find somebody that you can call your own, that is your perfect match, your perfect equal. And you having a lot of, you're meeting people that's combative, but you're still hopeful about getting into a union with a certain person that you feel that will be your counterpart or your equal in a relationship. If you're already coupled up with somebody, it's saying that no matter how your companion is acting, it's showing that your relationship is tight and the union is there. It's just these little pop ups on the way the attitude is, or the way the person is talking, but it's saying that your relationship with your companion is solid despite all this little stuff that's going to pop up in the month. What you have in the past is Judgment in reverse. If you have Judgment in reverse, if you're single, the Judgment usually is looking for fair balance when it comes to another person looking into a situation. But in the reverse, what it's saying is that these people that you meeting, you throwing critical words on them, or you have a critical attitude towards them. Whoever that's coming to you to want to be in a one-on-one relationship, you casting judgment on how they is based on your first interpretation of them, or their first appearance, or the first time they talking to you. You making an instant decision on them and discarding them. You're not giving them the benefit of the doubt, and that's if you single. If you already coupled up, it's some things that with the judgment in reverse, it's saying that you're kind of questioning your relationship in a form of that you're not trying to give your companion the benefit of the doubt based on time, because you saying, well, we've been together all this time, and all these words you saying shouldn't be popping up, and you being real critical at on your relationship, and you being critical of the person in the relationship. Basically you're cutting them no slack. Basically, you're not cutting them no slack. You're not trying to look at what they're saying on a fair basis. If it was going to be something that is going to help the relationship, you're just cutting them all the way off. You kind of putting up a wall. What you got crowning above you is the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles is saying that you're, as you being single, it's saying that you're stable financially and grounded, that's not one of the aspects you're looking for in a relationship. Or it could be a aspect that you're looking for in a relationship, that you're looking for a person that has their own, that they're together physically, so they don't, or on a physical level, that they don't have to come and depend on something from you, or people is seeing that quality in you, that you're together, and that you have your stuff all tied up, and you know what you're doing on a physical plane, and you're very independent, so people could be levitating to you for that purpose. If you are already in a couple, it's saying that what is in your relationship is going on is more of a connection of a person, because your foundation of financially or is very stable. You're very content and happy of where you both build yourself up to in the relationship. When it comes to your physical abundance around you, is saying that you're content with that, and that is not a big that's not a problem that's in your relationship, because both of y'all have worked real hard as a couple to build a certain foundation, or a certain financial stability in your relationship as a couple. And what you have, the last card you have, is the Two of Swords in reverse. So if you're single, towards the end of the month, you're going to finally make a decision on a certain person that's in your aspect that you wanted to bring into as a one-on-one relationship. What it's saying is that you finally sat on the fence for a while, and probably you had two options out there of dealing with a person, but you didn't know which way to go. And now finally you're going to make a decision to step forward and ask that person out, or try to link up with that person. And if you already coupled up, what it's saying is that you made a brought in some new ideas into the relationship, of new things to try to better your union on a more on a heart level. So y'all probably was going over it, or pondering the ideas of it, and you finally made a decision to go ahead and move forward on whatever you want to bring in um, into your relationship to make it better. So let me go ahead and get one astrology card to see what sign this will play out for whoever is hooked up with an Aries. Okay, this one popped out. It'll be a Capricorn. So it could be a Capricorn sun, moon, and rising that this energy could be playing out with. If you already married to a couple, married to a Capricorn, or talking to a single Capricorn. And usually the Capricorn is a sign of a person that is financially stable. So let's see what chakra energy they'll be working with if you come across them and see where their mind state will be. Okay, you got the card of gossip. Okay, this one's gonna be kind of tricky, but gossip in a relationship is you're gonna have to watch it. If you're single, you're gonna get with this Capricorn, and they gonna one like to talk, or two like to put your business out there. Whatever y'all gonna do together, y'all business is gonna be out there. Basically, they talk a lot. Basically, they love to talk. They are conversationalists. They love to be entertained by words. So, but at the same time, you got this page in the reverse. So they're just talking to be talking, basically. They're talking to be talking, and they may be a gossip person. They person, oh, you heard about this, or you heard about that, or they very a person that likes gossip. They like that little word drama. So, and if you already coupled up with somebody, it could be the same way. They bringing you words of where they heard from another couple, or something went on with one of their relatives. They might just be loving to talk about other people's stuff, that's kind of a trick to divert what is really going on in your relationship. So you have to kind of watch it. If you already coupled up with a Capricorn, you might have to put a foot down on that of bringing other people's information to your relationship, because whatever they bring into you is definitely gossip. With the page of a page of swords in reverse, yeah, the page of swords in reverse, it's definitely gossip that they're bringing to you of hearsay stuff. So you might have, if you already coupled up with somebody, you might have to put that down, kind of put your foot down on that for the month of February. And if you single meeting this person, just watch out that this person may love to talk about um, all kind of stuff, or other people's stuff. Or if you do something with them, that stuff is going to get back to somebody you did not want to know, that you didn't want them to know your information. So you might have to watch out for that. So I hope you like this reading. Go ahead and hit subscribe. Go ahead and leave your comments at the bottom. You can thumb the video up or down, and I'll talk to you later.